This may be the most controversial video I've ever made, but it's one that needs to happen. I'm officially cutting catch-up freestyle and fingertip drag from my coaching toolbox. And if you're serious about getting faster, stronger, and even more efficient in the water, you should cut them out too. For decades, these drills have been a staple in swimming training. Coaches swore by them, swimmers dreaded them, but over time, I've realized that they might be doing more harm than good to your stroke. Let me explain why. When I first started coaching, I believed in these drills wholeheartedly. They were everywhere. Catch up freestyle was supposed to teach balance and extension, and fingertip drag, well, it was all about high elbow recovery. They sounded great on paper, and I had spent hours doing them myself. But here's the problem: what works in theory doesn't always translate in the water. Take catch-up freestyle, for example. The idea is that by pausing one hand in front until the other catches up, you're training balance and body alignment. Sounds great, right? But in reality, it's teaching you to pause your stroke rhythm. Freestyle is about momentum, a constant flow between your pull, kick, and rotation. Catch-up interrupts that flow, turning your stroke into this robotic stop and start motion type of movement. When you pause at the front, you're not only slowing yourself down, but you're also risking overextension. The overextension can cause shoulder strain and make your catch less efficient. And the result is slower, clunkier freestyle. Now, let's talk about fingertip drag. This drill looks sleek. It's meant to teach a nice high elbow position and smooth out your stroke. But here's the thing: freestyle recovery isn't where speed is made, it's just the setup. The real power comes from your pull and your rotation. Fingertip drag shifts your focus to the wrong part of the stroke. It also reinforces this concept of taking your fingers and flattening them out, which causes a lot of swimmers just to push the water down to the bottom of the pool instead of using it to pull themselves forward. By focusing so much on dragging your fingertips, you're unintentionally shortening up your stroke and introducing unnecessary tension into your shoulders. And instead of engaging your lats and your core and chest, those real big powerhouse muscles, you're relying on those smaller, less efficient movements. Here's the reality: freestyle isn't about hitting perfect positions. It's about connecting your movements, your pull, your kick, your rotation into one seamless rhythm. Drills like catch up and fingertip drag break that connection. They make you overthink instead of letting your stroke flow naturally. So here's what you should do instead: you simplify. Focus on drills that build power and rhythm, not ones that interrupt it. Here are the drills I use with my swimmers now, and they are game changers. So first off is single arm freestyle, including your other arm by your side. This drill is literally a game changer. By isolating one arm, you're forced to focus on each phase of the stroke: your catch, your pull through, and even your finish. Without the other arm to cheat your rhythm, you develop a better feel for the water and learn how to rely on your rotation and your core power. So why exactly does this work? Well, to start, single arm freestyle teaches you how to maintain a steady rhythm by engaging your kick and your rotation at the same time. You can't pause or stall, which means your stroke becomes more fluid. It helps you feel exactly where your hand enters the water and anchors into that catch. This improves your ability to hold water, which is absolutely critical for building speed. With one arm down by your side, your core and your hips have to stabilize your body, creating a more efficient connection between your upper and lower parts. So here's how I have my swimmers use this drill. After doing the drill for 25 or 50 on each arm, we swim a full lap of freestyle and we focus on replicating that smooth rhythm we just practiced. I guarantee you'll feel the difference immediately. So that takes me to my second drill: swing recovery freestyle. This drill redefines how you think about your recovery. Instead of lifting your arm out of the water with tension, like you're carrying a heavy bag or a dumbbell, swing recovery freestyle teaches you to let your arm flow forward naturally, powered by your rotation. Freestyle recovery isn't where your speed comes from, it's where you reset. By swinging your arm effortlessly, you save energy for the parts of your stroke that actually matter, like your pull and your kick. Swing recovery reduces the strain on the shoulders by eliminating that unnecessary tension. You're working with your body's natural mechanics instead of fighting against them. This drill helps you connect your arm movements to your body rotation, helping you to understand how to use your hips and your core to drive the stroke. One way I get my swimmers to use this drill is we incorporate it into our warm up or even our warm down. We focus on keeping your arms relaxed and allowing your body rotation to guide the movement. Then, when you return to that full stroke of freestyle, you'll notice how much smoother and lighter your recovery feels. Finally, the last drill I like to use, and probably one of my favorites, is male slot kicking. Some people call this boxing. If you're not paying attention to your kick, you're leaving speed on the table. Male slot kicking teaches you how to create stability and power through controlled, efficient movements. Think of your legs like a metronome for your freestyle. They set the rhythm, they keep your stroke in sync. Small, quick kicks stabilize your body, preventing unnecessary side to side movement that slows you down. This drill forces you to engage your lower abs and hips to ensure your legs aren't flailing behind you or sinking to the bottom. By keeping your kick narrow within a certain range, you can conserve energy while still generating great propulsion. Think of it as like revving a car engine. You're keeping the power compact and controlled. My swimmers aren't particularly fond of this one. They find it very difficult, especially when they first move into my groups. But one thing we do is we practice male slot kicking during warm up with a snorkel so that they can be focused entirely on the form. Then we integrate it into the full stroke freestyle, pay attention to how their kicks connect to the rotation and to the pull. So you might be asking yourself, why does this all matter? Here's the thing. Your time in the water is valuable. Every lap you swim should move you closer to becoming faster, more efficient, and more confident. Drills like catch-up freestyle and fingertip drag might look good, but they're holding you back. They're overcomplicating the stroke and teaching you habits that don't translate to faster swimming. When you simplify your approach, when you focus on the rhythm, the power, and the connection, you unlock a whole new level of speed and efficiency. Your stroke becomes more natural, your body feels more balanced, and you swim faster with less effort. So here's my challenge to you. Next time you're in the water, skip catch up freestyle, forget about fingertip drag, try single arm freestyle or swing recovery instead, and focus on connecting your movements and let me know how it feels. I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. If this video helped you rethink your freestyle, hit that subscribe button and join me for more strategies as we transform your swimming. Let's simplify and swim smarter together.